Real Talk Wrestling Podcast is sponsored by Friday the 13th. Get it on PS4, Xbox One, and on PC. Friday the 13th. Y'all can, I said the intro. Y'all can, introduce yourselves now.
What's up?
Wow. Very enthusiasm.
Sorry, I wasn't aware I was supposed to be enthused about it.
I'm Youngblood, Beast Reaper, and then we have the bitch.
Yeah,
I'm
I wasn't
Booty.
aware I was supposed to be enthused about anything, God. I mean, I am sitting here, a broken man without his title, waiting for the time for him to get it back, but the two people who have my titles just aren't here right now, so, you know,
It sounds like a personal issue. So
cowards.
Sounds like a personal issue. So I'll let you have that. So, anyways, welcome. It's been a while. This is Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We are 1 week away from Real Talk Yearversary. So, really excited about that. But let's talk about
It's Raw 25. Does that mean it's Real Talk 1?
yes, Real Talk 1, Raw 25. It's actually that's ironic. Raw's having their 25 year anniversary Monday, and we'll have our yearversary Friday.
It's not really ironic, but
I mean, they want to.
yeah, but that's not irony.
All right, you know what, Hunter, just kill yourself. Just Benoit yourself.
I mean, it's a coincidence, sure, but it's not really irony.
Oh, okay.
Hunter, I actually agree with Malik here. Just shut the fuck up.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so in this edition, we're gonna do a little bring it to the table Royal Rumble edition. We're gonna
A
talk.
coffee table or the kitchen table?
All right, that's it. Get this man off the podcast. We're gonna talk about the Royal Rumble. So we're gonna talk about our favorite things about the Royal Rumble. You know, just to bring it to the table, talk some Royal Rumble topics, questions, favorite things. You know, and how the order is going to be Hunter, the loser of the podcast, the greatest world champion in Real Talk history, Enigma.
Thank you.
Go
Thank you.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, I totally disagree with this, but
You're
sure,
absolutely
I'll let
right. The true king of Real Talk, Enigma. Is that better?
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, I prefer the king of real talk better than the king of pro south.
I
So.
mean, if you think about it, he rules the world title division and the tag division. He is the king.
Hey, I will sooner call Jimmy the king of something than the greatest world champion, because the last king we had abandoned his throne.
Ooh, shots fired. But then we'll have the what's his name? Trying to Jimmy Enigma. What's that guy's name? That talks like he's dead or something like that. He'd be like,
Shit.
yeah. No. He'd be like, you see here, Enigma. You see here, love. You know, he talks slow and he thinks it's all scary, but in reality, it's just it puts you to sleep. It makes you laugh.
Eli Drake?
No. No. It's a Reaper, the Reaper of Real Talk. There we go.
Oh, I thought it was Braun Strowman.
Oh, you mean the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Hey, whoa, Enigma. That guy's actually entertaining, and he's over. You can't compare him to Reaper. That's not fair. That's just disrespectful to him.
Yeah, Booty Daddy, I'm sorry you wouldn't know entertaining if it slapped you in the face and fucked your mother at the same time.
God dang. Woo. That's the greatest comeback you ever. That joke was better than your whole career.
Oh, damn.
My whole career is better than your whole career. Booty
Oh, you
Daddy.
want?
Don't even
Ooh.
get me started.
How many Real Talk awards you won? Yeah. Let's keep it. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Anyways,
No, how many did you win though?
I won 7. I got 7.
And how many of those did you actually deserve?
7. I deserve probably 8 or 9, but hey.
No, you actually didn't deserve any of them, but that's a different story for a different day.
I mean, you won what, gimmick of the year? Yeah, I just don't feel like that's your gimmick. I feel like your true gimmick, like you don't live the gimmick. You're just a man playing fairy tale. I don't feel a
That's the
Reaper.
guy who calls himself God. I mean, trust me, it'd be a lot easier for me to go out and kill somebody than it would for you to actually play God.
Ooh.
You know what, though?
That
Hey,
hurts my feelings.
let's put it on one facts here. At least we all have had at least some form of recent success, unlike a Prodigy or loser.
Oh, shoo. Oh, God dang. R.I.P. Prodigy.
I can't disagree with that and shit. I mean, I like how some people got their success, but I'm not going to deny the fact that they got it.
Even Enigma, granted its tainted success, has had some recent success. So, wow, this is really this particular episode is just for those of us who actually know how to get it done.
Ooh,
Hey, I'm not going to lie here. He's not exactly wrong, considering the fact that the only person that I haven't gotten it done against is Enigma.
I mean,
you can knock on me all you want, Booty Daddy, but just remember, the last time you lost that title was to me, and very well could happen the next time you lose that title will be to me. You never know, so you can talk
I won't deny what Hunter said. I mean, Youngblood, what 2 world title reigns and tag title, the first tag team champions, Reaper Triple Crown, Enigma Triple Crown, current world champion and tag champion, current IWGP champion, and the Big Bad Booty Daddy, current IC champion, breaking the IC title record, and Prodigy only got 1 title reign.
2-time IC champion, actually. And also, as for the Triple Crown, that would be Mr. First Triple Crown winner to you.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be Mr. First Ever Money in the Bank to you as well.
Oh, I forgot to add that to your accomplishments. My bad.
But I mean, see, this is the thing about Prodigy is like he's so irrelevant now that I mean, even he talked about, ooh, I'm gonna get with Aggressive Nightmare. That's his new tag team. He's gonna go and betray my man the BBBG like that. Just betray him and get a new tag team partner. But you know what? It worked out at the end because we got a better team on this side. Even though he ain't part of LAX, but we got God and then we got a king. That's the best team you need in this whole podcast right here.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true. I'm glad you said that, Enigma. I really am.
Hey, I told you this before, even though you stabbed me in the back, I still say it. I would much rather LAX over fucking Brothers of Real Talk.
I mean, has Prodigy been a brother to me? I mean, he didn't choose me for his tag partner. And even when Reaper lifted the ban, he chose somebody else over.
That's the thing I find funny. I opened the door for him.
And he slammed it back. At least when, I'll be the first one to admit my mistakes. I mean, I apologize to the whole, to LAX for calling them my horsemen. And I told Enigma personally to his face that I apologize. But I was just trying to motivate him to be the top player that he truly is. And look at Enigma now. Holding, 4 belts?
5.
4 singles and 1 tag?
Yeah, 4 world championships and 1 tag. I'm the best indie god that there is to exist right now. I'm better than Austin Aries at this point.
Oh, man. Shots fired.
But it's alright. Okay. Let's continue on with
the Royal Rumble talk. Yes. Next episode for the year anniversary, Enigma will have the champions. What is it? Champions Corner.
Champions Corner, episode 2.
Episode 2, featuring the Big Bad Booty God.
Again.
Yes, indeed. And also, depending on the schedule, there will be 2 episodes on the Real Talk YouTube page and maybe the wrestling page. There will probably be a unique talk with Malik with special guests, Enigma. And Enigma, we like to break the news on our new episode that's going to come out. This was your idea, so I'll let you get into detail with that with the fans.
All right, so the next episode, a new series that we're starting here on the Real Talk page. It's a little bit more of like behind the scenes and stuff. Not really too much behind the scenes, like more like matches and stuff, but it's gonna be called Talking Real Talk, which TRT is gonna be basically a show where, I mean, even if you live in Charlotte or you don't, it's gonna be just an episode where we break kayfabe, we get down to the straight questions, every single last detail, especially of events that happen in the podcast, about how do you feel, some backstory, just so people can get better, even outside of, the podcast, Yes, I might be Enigma in the podcast, I might be JPEG, I might be King, but outside, I'm just regular old Jimmy, so just a little bit,
I fucking hate you no matter whatever we're doing.
So kayfabe wise, Hunter will always suck, but no non-kayfabe kayfabe. But yep, that's Talking Real Talk.
I'm not allowed to do kayfabe. The last time I played with it, I broke it.
and this is why we can't have nice things, Malik.
Yeah, I know, man. I mean, hey, I'm down for it. So, really looking forward to me and Jimmy.
Don't do whatever, but ain't no show ever gonna be a show until I'm on there.
Shoot, I mean, if you think about it, me and Jimmy will probably be together for about 4 to 5 hours. One for Unique Talk with Malik, and the one for the Talking Real Talk. So
Real Talk, and even more. We got the Champions Corner episode too.
Oh yeah, so my goodness. So yeah, you're.
The two biggest champions in the podcast, including even LAX, we're just booked solid.
And we're doing this for the fans, too.
Unlike other champions that
I want you to listen closely to how he talks, how he strokes his own ego, because it is quite adorable.
I mean, is it really an ego when you're talking truth? I mean, let's be honest.
It's only a truth to those who believe it, Booty Daddy.
I mean, look at the facts. What Jimmy's posting out. Who defended their title? Who defended their title outside the podcast and won it, and won another world title?
I'm not saying he's not successful. Like you told me, and like I told him, I'm not going to admit anything of him being the best.
Well, right now, the best right now for the world title is Jimmy. Honestly, his reign right now is probably the best in Real Talk right now.
Okay, really? What has he done that anybody else hasn't done?
Defended the world title outside the podcast and won it, and won another world title at the same time. I mean, that alone beats all world titles.
He defended a world title outside of the podcast.
And he won another. And he won a belt.
Yet he provided the viewers no proof of this title defense. He carries around a title belt, which is fine and dandy, but you did that first. He became a Triple Crown champion, which is all cool and all, but I did that first.
Hell, even him calling himself king, I did that first.
And
really,
there's a little difference between
that before even you did.
But there's a difference between Hunter.
But no one gives a shit about
nothing. So Hunter's the king of nothing. He walk around calling himself beautiful, but all the good looks belong over here. He has nothing going. And then he calls himself the people's champion, but yet the people hate him. So, kind of contradicting everything that you've built.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call two people everybody.
Said.
Because considering the fact that you and Booty Daddy are the only ones who really knock on him.
Whoa. Are you saying that you think it's just us that knocks on the world champ? Well, the former world champ?
It's alright. We don't need to defend ourselves, Malik. At the end of the day, we are Real Talk Wrestling. We are the champions. We make the rules.
For now.
Oh.
Ugh.
Jimmy,
That's
let me
what they
know,
all-
when's the last time did Beautiful Death draw in the podcast?
Bring that to the table thing, or
I mean, I just feel offended that you think me and Jimmy are just, kissing each other's butt. But when we stay, see, people hate.
Are you not though?
No, I
Are you
mean,
really not?
Jimmy, you know what's funny? People hate real people. This is what Reaper and Youngblood is doing. They hate real. They hate us because we're real. When we state the facts, they hate us. When we bring it to the table, no pun intended, they hate us. Jimmy,
No, Malik, I hate
Hey,
you.
God. Someone ain't gonna pass out from choking on that dick.
what? Okay, thank you, Youngblood, for ruining something yet again. But
Actually, no, he is actually quite right. I don't, and going back to what you said, Malik, I don't hate you for what you accomplished. I hate you for the way you carry yourselves after doing so. You think just because you won a title that automatically makes you the greatest thing ever to happen to this podcast, when to be fair, everybody here has won a title, and each and every
wrong. Salt Vader, Sir Classic, Ryan, and
Okay, so first of all, those two didn't even intro.
Yeah, the people who have actually paid attention and dedicated themselves to this podcast have won at least something.
All right.
Alphonse is a tag champion.
All right.
So is Bobby.
But let's bring it like this. It's not how you. It's what you did with the belt. It's what you did with the belt. It's what you did with the belt. And so far, I have been enjoying Jimmy's run.
World champion has got to be the guy who lost it after 3 days.
Who lost it after 3 days?
I believe it. Was it your title reign like 3 days?
No, my title reign was 9 days, and
oh my 9!
Yeah.
Now that.
Yeah, but there was a story to it. The story was.
Moody Daddy, you're missing the point here.
No.
Anybody can carry around a belt and claim to be the best.
I mean,
it's not that impressive.
Yeah, but I mean, you lost. Didn't you lost about in 3 days, and you can say.
I got it. I had the belt. I didn't lose the belt though.
Right.
I had the belt stripped.
All right.
There's a big difference.
All right, that's
You were
cool.
beaten.
Yeah, and what I did, I put. If you want me to break character, I literally put Luigi over by dropping the belt. I told Luigi that I'm going to let you have the full run with the belt so we can build a story to it. So I willingly put over Luigi and try to build up the world title feud. So what I did...
Wait, hold on a second. So what you're saying is, even the biggest loser ever, Prodigy's one title reign is a lie?
Not really. I mean, it was still... Both of us were still co-champions, but we decided that...
You handed it to him.
Yeah, because we was going to build a story to it.
That means he didn't get his title, really. Man, Prodigy never did anything right.
But anyways, so you could say my 9 days were terrible, but it was for a story, so you can't really say it was bad.
I wasn't here during your 9 days. I'm not going to make a judgment on that.
Neither was Hunter, but yet he wants to...
I don't have to be here to know that you can't do shit in 9 days.
I mean, Hunter, how long were you world champion? And honestly, when you were world champ, dude, I couldn't even take that belt serious.
Oh, yeah, because, I actually defended it successfully.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and who all have I beat while I was world champion? Let's see.
I mean, if you're comparing, if you're comparing that,
a different personality.
Okay. Now, Jinder Mahal beat Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. And was his title reign good?
I beat you. See, you can't say.
See, the difference between Shinsuke and Jinder and Hunter beating you is the fact that Shinsuke and Jinder was actually booked to be like that. You actually had to try to pick predictions right to beat him, and you still couldn't get the job done. You can't compare Jinder and Shinsuke to
No, I'm comparing winning and losing. That's what I'm comparing. I'm comparing that during your run, Jinder beat Shinsuke. Yeah, he beat a bigger star. But it's all about the impact with the belt. Did Jinder still drew attention with the belt? No, he still had negative reactions.
Especially defend belt, and I don't mean they personally rigged things to tie it so that they would keep it.
Who?
I mean actually beat your opponent.
Who rigged? Are you still on this rig? No one rigged anything. You lost fair and square.
Yeah, they kind of did. You don't remember Prodigy and Providence and Maverick doing that back?
Oh, you talking about that? Oh.
Yeah,
And
I'm the only person who
rigged
can
it so
outside
Prodigy
of
would win.
that. And we can say all we want about, Jimmy went off and defended on another podcast, but he didn't see his picks or his opponent's picks.
He sent them in the
show was
chat.
already over. Real convenient, if you ask me.
Jimmy sent it to the other chat. What are you talking about? And Jimmy even personally talked to me about the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, now you have got to be the greatest judge. If he talked to you. Sorry. If he talks to you,
I mean, he is the owner at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Hey, going back to what I said before, though, I have a title belt laying around. I could very well easily carry it around and proclaim myself to be the best, but I just don't like breaking my own ego like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't see it as ego. If you believe you have to believe you're the best to be the best.
Hey, believe you're the best all you want, but don't expect other people to admit it just because you think it.
Well, it's not believing it, it's just called respect.
Pretty much.
That's something that me and the BBBG show each other every fucking day.
Exactly. Thank you.
You call it respect, I call it stroking each other's egos.
Get egos. Might as well be stroking each other off. I mean, seriously,
I'm not going to lie. I'd probably tell you the same exact thing if you got yourself on an ego trip. Because there is one thing I do have to admit. Even during your title reign and shit, I won't lie, it crossed my mind of, should I stab this person in the back? Should I attempt to take his title? Because it's the world freaking title. Of course you're going to have that cross your mind of when is it going to be the next time you're going to have a shot at it. And when the person who has the title is the guy literally standing next to you, you can't deny the fact that you wouldn't admit the same thing if
no doubt.
A tag team
Wow.
that thinks about betraying each other? Ugh, disgusted.
Wow.
Disgusted.
That's
Hey,
that's
like Malik said, at the end of the day, it's about the world title. The tag teams come and go. But in the end, when you need to further your singles career to make yourself better,
shoot, dude. I'm not thinking about breaking up a Booty Prodigy for the. I mean,
No,
dang.
you don't have to.
that's
He doesn't
because
want you.
Yeah, that's because
Imagine
you
that.
don't.
The biggest loser ever doesn't want you.
Yeah, Malik. The reason why you don't ever think about it is because you don't have the fucking balls to do it.
Whoa.
I could see Jimmy. I'm literally being honest here. I could literally see Javi, Alphonse, and Jimmy going at each other's throats first over that world title because they think it means more than you do.
You know what? I see Prodigy getting a win over.
The fact that you would let your partnership with Prodigy, even, imagine this. You and Prodigy go on the biggest losing streak ever, and I mean,
And I was still team with him. See, this is why y'all wasn't gonna get tag team of the year. Well, we all voted, because this is not what a tag team does. The moment you think about leaving your team or breaking them up, even for like a singles title and just benefit your own solo career, that's not really a tag team. That's just you looking out for yourself. That's not a team.
A true tag team would acknowledge the fact that the other person wants to further themselves singles wise, because me and Hunter has.
All right.
No,
But there's a difference.
Yeah.
No. Listen. There's a difference. Yes, you could say you're good solo, but the moment you're thinking about saying, okay, I'm gonna go solo because I don't want to be in a tag team no more because I think I can do better solo. You basically that's not a team effort. That's just basically saying Jimmy saying, hey, I'm gonna ditch you guys because you guys suck. That's not that means you weren't really a team. The moment you're ready to leave your
So,
team.
like, every
No.
team in WWE ever.
Yeah,
Jimmy, you know what I'm saying,
I don't
right?
really-
The moment you think about
Yeah.
leaving your team, you're not really a team. You're more of an alliance.
Hey, Hunter, how many times have we actually said on the podcast that we would actually respect each other's decisions for the singles titles and shit? And even flat out said if it came down to it, we would feud with each other for that title. And if it ends up our team gets broken up, oh well, it's not like we're not open to getting back together in the future. It's not like we're stabbing each other in the back. We're mutually respecting each other's decisions to say, hey, I want to further myself as a single star. And if that means we have to feud with each other and one of us has to play the face and the other one has to play the heel, then so be it.
Look, you talking like that? I don't see you guys as a tag team. Y'all just more of an alliance now. I'm sorry if you don't see it that way.
I don't see you as a fucking true champion, but we're not comparing.
And you do realize that an alliance and a tag team are still the same thing.
Nah, a tag team is what LAX represents and what Booty Prodigy is. Family, someone you can trust. An alliance is just teaming up with somebody just to do it. Beautiful Death is an alliance. LAX is a team. They're a family. Booty, no. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. An alliance is a team that can, only there just to be there. A team is someone you, as a family, hold strong and y'all can trust each other's without a single doubt and don't have to worry about anything. LAX,
So
that's a tag team. Booty Prodigy is a tag team.
Shield isn't a tag team.
Alright. Okay, because I'm trying to tell y'all compare. Alright, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to compare.
Four Horsemen.
No, answer the question. Is the Shield a tag team?
I'm talking about this. I'm talking about what this is. Talking about the.
No.
I'm not comparing this to like. I'm talking
The Radicals?
The Radicals were really an alliance. If we're really technical, the Radicals were an alliance.
Hey, me and Hunter view ourselves as a tag team, and we at least have the mutual respect to know that if we want to go as singles, we're going to let each other do that.
All right.
Is it really
so you're in
all
right. You view you as a tag team. I view you as an alliance.
Okay, answer me this though, Booty Daddy. If Prodigy went up to you and said, "Hey, I want to work a story with you to where I betray you and it helps me further myself as a single star because, truth be told, I haven't really been winning shit lately," would you hold him down onto your tag team and force him to stick with you, or would you respect his decision to work the storyline with you to not only put you over as a single star, but to also give himself momentum as a single star?
I would, yes, but that's further down the line.
Then how are you any different than us?
How is it different?
Exactly.
Because you're talking about, y'all been talking about this for months. That's Luigi and me. If Luigi came up to me, it's a whole different because we've been teaming. We don't even have the mindset of breaking up.
You say that we've been team, but to be fair, you only really reformed the team with the announcement of the tag title. And then you got broken up way quicker.
Now, are we talking gimmick wise? Or are we talking about kayfabe wise or gimmicks?
Hey, whatever you want to talk about, I'm free to talk about. I'm just saying, I don't buy into your self-righteous bullcrap because you just literally admitted if Prodigy did the same thing and asked you the same thing that me and Hunter have asked each other.
Right. But the difference is y'all had this going since day one, I'm hearing. Luigi's something new. That's just something saying, we've been teaming, we're still doing this and doing this and doing this, and then one day he comes and says this.
No, Malik. Honestly, the whole breakup thing, or the talk about it didn't start until after LAX beat us. Because even though we don't agree with how they did it, and truth be told, and I'm breaking kayfabe here, Hunter and I don't really see where else we can go as a tag team. You can call us a crap tag team all you want, but the fact still remains that we beat everybody in this podcast.
I didn't call you a crap tag team. I just don't. I call y'all in lines. You're not really a tag
And keep
team.
in mind, we also, this thing is, not only have we beat everybody, it's actually one of the better ways for us to lose the belt, because we didn't lose the match.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about whether or not we won or lost the match, Hunter. The fact still remains. Yeah, we get it. You do.
I don't have the black stain on my record of losing, unlike some people.
Yeah, but the fact still remains is the whole talk about breaking up didn't happen until after LAX beat us, because we looked back at it and figured, even though they beat us or didn't, whatever the hell you want to call it, I don't really care at this point. The fact still remains that we've done it all as a fucking tag team. We won the tag gold, became the longest reigning tag champions, beat fucking whatever the hell Mavericks team's name was, beat Brothers of Real Talk.
Dashing
we beat
ones.
we beat LAX on multiple occasions. And honestly, it took everybody so many tries just to get those belts away from us. So if we were to win back the tag gold, which we're going to try to do because of the rematch clause, and we want to prove the fact that LAX's victory over us was a fluke, but if we happen to not, oh well, we're not going to hold it over our heads and fucking make it the end of the fucking world. Because at the end of the day, we've already proven we can beat everybody. And the only people that have proven that they can beat us is LAX. And that's even in singles competition, because the only person who's really beaten in singles other than you, Booty Daddy, is Jim.
Technically, Luigi did it at SummerSlam, but no one wants to count that.
Actually, I beat Luigi at SummerSlam.
No, you didn't. Luigi beat you.
No, I beat him because that's how I earned the right at the IC
No,
title.
you and Luigi at SummerSlam, you and Maverick tied for dead last, and then you beat him at around, I think, TLC or No Mercy.
No, Maverick got last. I got second to last.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So
But I wasn't even feuding with Prodigy. We tried to do a feud.
you kind of were supposed to, like, I was building it up, and I made it at SummerSlam, but I didn't. I still count it as a Prodigy who beat you.
Well, we scrapped it till later because we had so much other shit going on. So
but
record-wise, we never had a match. But
anyways,
if you want to go by the fact that he would have beaten me, then yes. But we never had the match.
Anyway, I count it as a match, but it's cool. Y'all ready to bring it to the table?
Yeah.
All right. So the order will be Hunter, Enigma, Reaper, and me. Bring it to the topics. We'll do what, 2 or 2 or 3?
Three's good with me.
If we got time, we'll do 3. All right. Anyways, Hunter, kick it off.
All right. So first thing, I want to book a certain type of spot. Every year we get the crazy Kofi Kingston near elimination spot. What's your fantasy scenario for Kofi to nearly get eliminated and come back?
Wait, what was the question? What would Kofi's spot be?
Yeah, what is Kofi's spot going to be? Book your fantasy spot for Kofi. You know how he always has his near elimination spot?
Honestly, I would love for Kofi playing the big guys like Braun, Big Show, Mark, play hot potato with Kofi. And like they just like keep tossing him, and then Kofi just jumps on one of them, and then jumps on the other guy that's outside the ring, and then jumps back in the ring. So him hopping over everybody just to get back to the ring.
Uh, my next.
Yeah, if you want to go next.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, for me, I've always envisioned something like fucking like Kofi being in the Final Four, Vince McMahon coming out trying to fucking screw over somebody or get in the way, and Kofi gets knocked out of the ring, and Vince McMahon is forced to fucking Kofi on his shoulders and shit, and he knows he can't put him on the ground because then Vince McMahon screwed him over and all that shit. So Vince McMahon would be forced to carry him back to the ring as to not look like a complete asshole.
Nice. I want to see him win. Like so there's gonna be like 3 people. It doesn't really matter who. Out on the ground. He gets tossed out to the ring. Outside the ring, he hits the ground, but he doesn't his feet do not. His whole body's hitting the ground, but his feet are on top of somebody. And he stands up on top of them and climbs back in. They do a big replay zoom in. Oh my god, his feet never actually touch the ground.
Jimmy, are you even there?
Yeah, I mean, I just can't really think of a way that.
It's kind of like in a football game whenever the player rolls on top of another player and gets up and keeps going. That kind of thing.
I feel like this is finally just going to be the year where everybody's expecting him to get saved, and he just finally just gets eliminated first try.
Honestly, I feel like we've seen Kofi do this spot over and over. I think it's time for them to. It only gets old. So I feel like what Jimmy said, this could be just the year they finally stop it, or either they stop it or just let Kofi win it. Because honestly, that
So
Rumble.
you're saying they're going to stop it because.
Yeah, they're not gonna let Kofi win it.
Yeah, I mean, either you let Kofi win the match or just stop because it's not gonna get over. I mean, it's over, but it's not gonna have the same effect. I mean, now it's like the yearly. Okay, what's he gonna do now? What's he gonna do now? It only be like.
But I mean, to be fair, that's part of the fun. You can as long as they're still new and creative in what they're doing with him. There's no reason to stop it because it's always there's a reason why they say the name of the city every time they're out there. It's a cheap pop.
Yeah, but the thing is, certain things can last for a certain amount of time before it gets stale. I think Kofi doing this spot year after year is getting a little stale. It's like, yeah, oh, what's Kofi going to do? To, oh, what's Kofi going to do? To, oh, what's Kofi going to do? Like, you know what I mean?
I have to disagree, though. I mean,
I actually agree with Malik here. There's only so many routes they can go before there's nothing else they can really do unless they actually start bringing in other objects like fucking ladders and fucking other outside weapons to fucking help him do it. But even then, that only limits what exactly you can do because you can only have him land on people so many times or jump off the barricade so many times.
Yeah, I mean, was it last year? What, the Big E saved them, and then the year before that, Big E had him on his shoulders. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So doing it with Big E has been really a killer on it. It's been kind of meh.
Yeah, I mean, the same Kofi's Rumble spot's been the same for two. No, actually, no. I think Kofi's last year was him surviving on the LED board on the ring post, but that wasn't really OMG. That was just more of a okay, not really cool.
I would be lying if I said any of his saves have really been OMG worthy.
Okay, the handstand.
No, the frickin' the one where he bounced on JBL's chair back.
I actually like that one. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like John Morrison. If John Morrison was here,
John Morrison. I was literally thinking about his where he hit
Did
the
a-
barricade.
Yeah, but that's the thing that people don't understand is that John Morrison was the one that started that.
yeah, and then when
Oh,
they
yeah.
released him, they gave it to Kofi. If John Morrison would have stayed, Kofi would never be doing the Royal Rumble spots. They only gave it to Kofi because
Yeah,
he's
John Morrison with the damn freaking like parkour runs and shit. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Well, he's the prince of parkour, so I can't wait to see him in February. That's gonna be fun.
I can't wait to see him win a world title.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, true. And by the way, like I know you guys know it, but yeah, I met Jeff and Matt's dad today, and he.
Yeah,
is
we
such
know.
amazing.
You said so earlier.
He's
Did you-
fucking amazing.
Did you get any pics with him?
I couldn't. I was at work.
Oh dang, dude.
I'm not allowed to.
What?
And by the time I get off of work,
I'm not gonna lie. I would rather meet Rebby's dad.
Senor Benjamin?
Yeah.
Well, he is a natural treasure.
Thank you. I mean, Senor Benjamin is just great.
I low-key went there and introduced my fucking drone to Vanguard 1. I think they'd get along great.
Yeah.
I think they would too.
Alright, but are we done with the?
I'm desperately wanting.
Is it my turn or whose turn is it?
I believe it is the king of real talk.
what do I have to do?
Just bring up a topic that we can discuss, a question,
Reference to the Royal Rumble, basically. Though.
Yeah, anything Royal Rumble related that we can discuss.
Let's see. Alright, well, I mean, it's a topic that everybody loves, and everybody loves to do when it comes to the Royal Rumble, and that's debuts and returns. Now,
God, you took mine.
I mean,
All
of
right.
course, you can't really have a Royal Rumble conversation and you expect to be one of the last questions to be asked.
What about Chris Benoit returning?
Hey, I said that last year on the first episode of Real Talk. You can't take mines.
But I mean,
Guess what, bitch? I just did.
Alright, let me guess. Who do we think is going to come back and who's going to return?
well, I'm going to start it off real quick. So, I mean, return easily a huge name that's already like being said to return for various reasons is EC3. You guys recognize him as Derek Bateman.
Please don't give him that gimmick. Please don't.
No,
No.
I do not recognize him as Derek Bateman. I recognize him as EC3, and that's fine.
He has trademark for Ethan Carter III.
Am I the only one who actually liked Derek Bateman in NXT, though, when he was actually being a creepy psycho?
Yes. Must never know. No, seriously though, I also couldn't stand EC3 though at first.
Okay, but here's the question. Is EC3 a gimmick owned by TNA, or is that Ethan's actual...
Okay, well,
According from what I've read, Anthem is releasing all their wrestlers to use their stuff there.
yeah, it's not even, no, actually not completely, just for 10% of the cut. Or whatever, you know, 10%
It's worth it.
Yeah, but, but, EC3 was because remember, he was supposed to be Dixie Carter's nephew, so automatically it's
Make it
TNA thing.
EM3. I don't care. I like that 1%er type work. It worked for him.
I actually liked EC3 during the whole time he was there, though, even when he first appeared. I always just found his character to be interesting.
I like his music.
But I mean, it grew on me. But the first while I was like, he was one of my least favorite people in TNA, and then he went on to become my favorite.
Alright, Jimmy, anybody else EC3?
Well, yeah, no, the only reason I said EC3 was because, I mean, he finally got out of his contract for TNA, and they gave him complete release. I mean, he doesn't even have to wait for no 90-day clause and shit. And WWE is very interested in him, and he's able to work as soon as Monday if he wanted to. But yeah, so that's why I see like him as a pretty good name going into that. As far as that, I mean, I would say other people like maybe Ricochet, since he just got signed.
Please
Or,
do not feed him to Enzo. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
Or even another big name coming out there is Bobby Lashley, as he just got also released from his TNA contract.
I'm still hoping that one day I can get one of my dream matches, which is Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, White Lesnar and Black Lesnar.
So, I mean, who else do you miss?
Lashley and Lesnar would be a good match, though, because that's one thing that always pissed me off about UFC and MMA is the fact that I never even got to see those two go at it in either WWE or outside of the company. So.
And they both are extremely successful in MMA. Lashley's fights are hell of a lot. Like, damn. And I'm taking MVP as somebody that's going to be in the Rumble. As he's going to be there Monday.
You know, they haven't announced a lot of names for the Royal Rumble. That's crazy.
Another name that's also coming up is Jeff Hardy, because they said that apparently his surgery and his rehab has been going so incredibly well.
Well, Jeff never is injured, so that's probably why. Not to interrupt you, but Jeff never really get injured, so that's probably why.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a huge name for, maybe
I don't
Jeff.
think so.
Now that Matt's single, maybe Jeff finally gets his Royal Rumble run. Probably be a win, maybe, you never know.
I really don't think so, because I don't think he's going to be in the match when Plus wins.
I swear, if JBL comes back in the Rumble, I'm going to be pissed.
You're not.
I have a feeling me and you both will be pissed.
Alright, so.
Get up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Aleister Black will be in the Royal Rumble.
Well, yeah, NXT call-ups, yeah, like who do you
I'm
NXT?
thinking No Way Jose. I think either No Way Jose or the
No
Velveteen.
Way Jose I feel like is a done deal. We should already just count him as confirmed. Because if he doesn't make stuff known that he's going to be like Ty Dillinger and have sat there for too long to the point no one cares. I mean, he's on that level now, in my opinion.
How do you call it? I mean, the other person. I mean, of course, there has to be one 205 live in the Rumble.
I'm gonna say Tony Nese, or no, either Tony Nese.
Jack Gallagher. Oh, I want to see that. Yeah, Jack Gallagher is probably gonna be in there.
Nah, I doubt it because he's heel. I say Drew Gulak or Enzo.
No, Gallagher was in the last Rumble for 205, so I doubt he's gonna be in it consecutive.
Yeah, I think Drew Gulak. Not Drew Gulak. Yeah, that was it.
Drew
Gulak.
not gonna make it if he's injured.
Drew Gulak. I can't pronounce his last name, but I see him.
I feel
think of it like this. Where are you gonna be going, Malik? Where are you gonna be going? Off to the Gulak.
Alright, so NXT call-ups, I can see Aleister Black going, definitely. I'm kind of thinking a couple people from Sanity or something, too. Because keep in mind, even though you're in the Rumble, it doesn't necessarily mean you're being called up to the main roster. So they could send whoever the hell they wanted, say you're working the Rumble match at this spot. So
True.
I mean, I get it with Ty Dillinger.
I don't believe this is gonna happen, but I feel like if we don't say this and it happens,
Why did you even turn on this controller?
everyone's gonna feel bad for not thinking of it. CM Punk confirmed.
Okay. Jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can dream though, right?
Alright, is it my turn?
No, wait, hold on. Another name that I think that might show up in the Rumble, you never know, maybe Neville.
I can see that.
Yeah, maybe.
The Boogeyman.
I say Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong's gonna get called up to the main roster in the Royal Rumble. I think it's Roderick Strong's time. I think he could help the Raw. I would say.
Oh no.
Oh no! Please.
Oh no!
Oh no! Don't. Unless they're actually gonna build up caches for the IC title build. Oh no. And I am so serious. Cassius Ohno is too good to be wasted. Unless they got a certain plan for him, don't call him up. I think he's fine with NXT. Even though he lost to Lars Sullivan, I think he'll do. He can bounce back from that.
I think. I still wish that.
I still say Lars Sullivan looks like the. I still say Lars Sullivan looks like the mutant child of Snitsky.
Snitsky on drugs.
Wait, you think this too?
Yeah, I think Snitsky and Lars Sullivan look exactly the same.
All Lars really needs is a little bit of hair, greasy hair that's barely hanging on,
and the goatee.
Yes, and the goatee. It's actually.
So,
I wonder if Lars actually has that bad teeth, or if he's like Snitsky. Because with Snitsky, he talks. I've seen an interview with him where he talks about how they would dress his teeth up to make them look gross.
I don't know. All right. Anything else, Jimmy?
No, that's it.
All
right. So I'm going next. I'm gonna go sort of like Jimmy went. So right now there are 22 active spots. 21 if you count Paige getting her on the Raw and SmackDown roster, which means there are 9 open spots for return call-ups and debut for the Women's Rumble.
Oh, here's how I can tell you who quite a few of the names are in it. There's going to be Tori Wilson.
Oh God.
Kelly Kelly.
Oh God.
The names yeah, I know. But you noticed a bunch of the women names that were being added to the Raw 25. I bet you every single one of those special returns is in the Women's Royal Rumble.
See, I'm not going to necessarily go off of that, though, because there's a lot of people. Because another name that they're talking about bringing back for the Rumble that isn't going to be at Raw 25 is Serena, or whatever the hell that chick's name was, who was with
Serena Dobb.
Yeah, who was with CM Punk and the Straight Edge Society and at the
Mae Young Classic.
So that's cool.
Michelle McCool is another name that's being talked about coming back. Beth Phoenix is one that's being talked about coming back.
But then it would also be bad because then I have to have jobs for somebody.
Yeah, because I just realized something because I was looking through the roster for Raw and SmackDown earlier, and if they're doing the 30-woman Rumble, they have 9 open spots.
I mean, the thing that I also just thought about right now is that Zack Ryder's girlfriend, Laurel Van Ness.
Whoa! She left TNA?
She literally, as well as along with Bobby and EC, she literally just got out of her contract with TNA. So
yeah, I was hearing rumors about her. Everybody was mad at her because she won the women's title now, and it was like, how you gonna win the women's title and then leave the company that gave you the belt?
Who had a women's title?
Exactly. Another huge name going into the women's rumble is Caitlyn.
I gotta say one thing. While we're on the topic of TNA for a moment, this is something that they've done in the last year consistently that has truly just destroyed their product's credibility, in my opinion. That's anytime somebody new comes, give them the world title that night.
Yeah, that is kind of a problem TNA has, is they I don't really feel they really build up stars all that much anymore.
They did it with Del Rio. They did it recently with
They don't build stars.
Ariel.
They just get the stars that's already been built.
Here. The last person that was in TNA that I actually enjoyed their run to the world title, and even after they earned it, was EC3.
Really? You weren't a fan of Eddie Edwards?
Not really, no.
Yeah,
I really was a tag star and shit, but I
like Matt Hardy.
It had me up on my feet. because I was like Lashley, and when no one else, it was like whenever he beat Lashley, I saw everything just stopped for me. It was like, holy shit, he did it.
Yeah, Hunter, keep in mind, I saw the match, but I haven't actually followed TNA religiously since fucking the Hardys left. I mean, like, I'll go in and check it out every so often if there's something that crosses my mind, because keep in mind, fucking...
Oh, I haven't watched it at all since the Hardys left.
Yeah. Keep in mind, fucking Evan Bourne, or whatever the hell his name is, their current... Yeah, he's the fucking current grand champion right now. Well,
actually, no,
not
he's
right, not right now. Like, if we're going by...
expanded it.
No, they still have it. They just call it something else.
Wait,
They
what?
still- championship.
I believe they took it out like a week ago.
No, they still have it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if we're going by what's on TV, he's the grand champion. If we're going by, like, tapings and stuff for spoilers, and I don't really care if people watch TNA or not, this is your warning, it would be Austin Aries. Because that's the main thing I don't like about TNA, right? Because, like, with WWE, you know for a fact that no matter what you see, it's going to be happening pretty much live unless it happens at a fucking house show. That's when you get the fucking spoilers. For shit like TNA...
Or in Britain.
Yeah, for shit like TNA, like, I don't have to watch TNA to know what the hell is going to be going on with TNA, because they recorded ahead of time, so I could just go look up fucking spoilers and go, oh, so that's who's going to be champion in X amount of time. That's part of the reason.
Delay is fine. NXT is on a tape delay, but you can't tape delay a couple months in advance.
I feel that's another reason why people don't really watch is because they know it's tape delayed. So the people who want to keep up with TNA could just do what I do and just go online and look up shit. Unless there's really
How
a
we
match
get to TNA? What happened to Royal Rumble? When Rumble? We want Rumble. FTNA.
Yeah,
I do. I fuck the titties in the end.
Yeah. Malik, this is actually going off something having to do with the Rumble, if you remember correctly, because we were talking about Zack Ryder's girlfriend.
Yeah, we want more Rumble. I don't care about TNA. No one cares about TNA.
Why don't you care about TNA, Malik?
Because the Broken Hardys are not on it.
No, let's not go with that, because even before the Hardys were broken, you still didn't care about TNA.
Okay.
What's the reason you don't care about TNA? Because it's not the Broken Hardys.
Alright, you want to know the truth?
Say it's the Broken Hardys without no different.
The truth is, because they don't got the greatest world champion on their show. They don't have the Enigma.
Yeah, no, we're not buying that excuse either. You hate it because they have crappy booking decisions.
Well, hold on. I feel like they...
But you still call you... I mean, to be fair, what company doesn't?
Attitude Era WWE?
Yeah, but at least WWE, we have to tune in to see their crappy booking decisions. TNA, you can just look up their crappy booking decisions.
Remember when TNA was booked good?
No.
Oh,
Anyway,
wow.
back to what I was saying. Returns for the women's match.
I'm going to say Mickey James.
I'm taking everybody that's showing up as a special star.
Caitlyn.
Okay, so Hunter's automatically disqualified because he's literally naming everybody and their mother. So,
Right? No, I'm saying everybody that's returning to Raw 25 that was listed in that promo.
everybody and their mother. So, Jimmy, Malik returns for Royal Rumble.
Mickey James.
Return.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. She's still employed? Oh, I'm sorry. Emma.
That would be like the greatest thing ever.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? They fired Emma just to bring her back because
I would be so happy. And you know what would be even better? If Emma came
And won it.
out, I wasn't even getting at that, but that would be crazy. I was just saying,
No, I'm not going
just
to lie.
destroy
I just
Dana
stopped.
Brooke in it.
Hunter, I'm not going to lie. I just stopped listening to you. You said you know it would be better if Emma came, and then I just toned out.
I am pulling a pair of nut T-bars.
All right. Well, is that it?
I mean, does Jimmy have any returns that he's predicting?
Like I said, Caitlyn.
I don't. Do you think the iconic duo is gonna?
Yes. And I think they're gonna get double eliminated.
I don't like you.
What? They're gonna. There's always a.
I agree with Malik.
Yeah, they're
I
gonna
don't
get.
like you either.
They're gonna get double
Good.
eliminated. We all know it. The question is by who? Probably Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, I hope she's the first one eliminated. That'd be great.
Honestly, I feel like she's gonna probably be the first one to get the most eliminations, and then get eliminated by someone like Bailey and Sasha and Asuka teaming up together.
You know what'd be funny? If Dana Brooke eliminated Nia solo.
Wait, what?
Nah, my top two picks to win is fucking Ronda Rousey and Asuka.
Ronda, ever since I heard Ronda ever since Paige got injured, I don't think it's Asuka because I predicted Asuka winning the Rumble, Paige winning the women's title at Chamber, Paige and Asuka. But now, since Ronda is signed, I think they're going to do Ronda versus Charlotte at WrestleMania. I mean,
Isn't Asuka in the women's title match at the Rumble?
no, there is no women's title match.
I thought they were saying that there was going to be the women's title match at Rumble.
There's
No.
not. I mean, it's kind of honestly, I feel like the women's champion, Charlotte and Alexa, should just be in the Rumble so they can fill up spots. But hey, that's just me.
Well, that'd be stupid.
I mean, there's not a lot of women. I mean, I don't want them to keep relying on the past just to get it over with. I mean,
They don't really have to, though. There's all these women that they could use to pull in as a spot from the Mae Young Classic.
will fans even care about the women in the
What
Mae
if
Young
Piper
Classic?
Niven was in it? That'd be sweet.
Tony Storm.
Y'all think Gail Kim has a shot at it?
Yo, they should
Nah,
bring
Gail
up,
Kim hates WWE.
They should bring up Karen Bourbon.
Bruh, chill.
Bruh.
I think I will die. Go to heaven.
Same.
Alright, so what's the next topic?
All right. My turn. Name your favorite Royal Rumble elimination that you can remember, like an elimination you saw that you will never forget.
Huh.
Oh, okay, I got it easily. CM Punk's last match at the Royal Rumble.
Whoa,
The
that
night
was
before he left.
your favorite elimination?
No, not favorite. As you said, memorable. Like you'll never forget. So.
Oh, well, yeah, memorable.
Yeah, but he also said favorite, though.
Okay, well, memorable will be that one because that was fucking bullshit. He should have won that, but whatever. Memorable favorite elimination. I just favorite elimination. I mean, I love the night that AJ finally debuted at Royal Rumble, but I love the whole Kevin Hart. I said Kevin Hart. Oh my god, Kevin Owens just eliminating him and saying "Welcome to WWE." That was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that was phenomenal.
I would say it's my favorite, but I have to admit, I love the rage that was inspired by so many, Mick Foley included, from Mick Foley. Whatever, Daniel Bryan. This actually, he wasn't eliminated because he didn't even. The fact that he didn't even show up, I realize it's not. But during the year that Daniel Bryan went on to win the world title at Mania.
Oh, you mean Rey Mysterio came out as number 30?
Mm-hmm. that ultimate, because everybody was so pissed. I'm thinking of what my favorite elimination is. One of the ones that keeps popping in my head. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it was pretty funny. Was Santino's record-breaking elimination. Because he's back out in the ring. He's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't exactly have a favorite elimination. I have memorable moments from the Rumble, but nothing that really sticks out as an elimination.
This is not one I've seen because I wasn't exactly very I don't even know that I was alive for this, but the double elimination at the end of the match, at the end of the match that made it for a tie. Gotta say, that's a pretty cool moment.
I'm gonna say mine was the Paul London elimination from 2005, and the Daniel Bryan being eliminated by Kane in 2013 when Cesaro threw him up, and then Kane caught Bryan, and Bryan told him to put him back in the ring, and they was arguing yes and no. And it was just great. It was funny.
That was good. I remember that.
Yeah, sometimes wrestling and you need funny in wrestling sometimes, so it doesn't get too you need funny, and that was Team Hell No made me love tag team wrestling because they made it funny and fun. So that will always be my favorite.
I can't think of anything else. My vote is going to go with the Santino being eliminated and just his face told that whole story. He's like, wait, what? Does that count?
I mean, it's in the record book. It counts.
Honestly, if I had to pick a favorite elimination, it would probably be the double elimination from Cena and Batista.
Okay, that was a good one.
Hey, when we consider Curtis Axel often imitated, never eliminated, but he didn't get to enter the ring, so
Technically, he did get eliminated because he entered the ring the next Rumble, which counts as him being eliminated from the last one. But then wouldn't that also mean that he hasn't been eliminated from the current one?
Yeah, I know. I had the same thought process as you. Trust me, you don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
Wait, what rabbit hole about what?
Okay, so you know how Curtis Axel was
yeah.
And then he never entered the Rumble, and then the next year he did. So technically, wouldn't that count as him entering the Rumble for the previous year, which means this last Rumble he hasn't officially been eliminated from because he had this.
All right, let's stop that. That's too much. That's too much thinking process. That's too much thinking of a process. So let's skip to the next topic. Youngblood, back to you.
Are you saying our viewers aren't that smart?
Well, I mean, they're tuning in to watch somebody who thinks he's a god, a guy who thinks he controls death, a guy who's really ignorant about his looks, and a dude who thinks he's a king. So.
Hey.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Did you just assume that my religion's a lie?
No, I'm assuming that you're a lie. I'm not saying anything about your religion.
For JBL's sakes, I'm a booty god.
That's nice. So what's the next topic?
It is Youngblood.
Expect me. Favorite Royal Rumble winner?
Oh, wait, by the way, I predict Melina will return to the Royal Rumble.
We're past that.
I know, I just wanted to throw it out there. Melina for Royal Rumble.
My favorite Royal Rumble winner is the winner that didn't happen. Chris Benoit. Because as you know, the only person to ever win from number one is Shawn Michaels.
Honestly, my Royal Rumble winner would probably have to be Rey Mysterio.
Really?
Rey Mysterio is definitely a number two. Both for the storyline behind it.
I kind of feel like the storyline that happened after was kind of lacking.
Wow, favorite Royal Rumble winner. I want to say Batista in 2014 just to piss people off because I thought I had no problem with him winning.
You know what? Another one of my another good one. I loved, by the way, that Batista winning in 2014. I thought he should have went on one-on-one world title.
Yeah,
But-
I agree. You could have made a story with that. Or yeah, but hey,
But
I had.
you know who? And I'm actually gotta say was a really good one. Was when Cena came back from the neck injury at number 30. I was happy with that.
Yeah, I feel like if I'd had to choose one, it'll be the one where Cena like tore his pectoral muscle or whatever, and he came back at the Rumble.
Was
Yeah.
it, am I mixing up injuries?
Yeah, it was the pectoral muscle.
That pectoral injury is fucking brutal.
But yeah, no, if I'd have to choose one, it would be that one. I like that.
I can remember
eliminated Triple H. That's the last one.
Up on the Do Not Try This at Home videos. I've seen the pectoral muscle just laying there on the shoulder, like, no, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Alright, so what's the next topic? Jimmy would be your...
Come on, Queenie.
I said Jimmy, it would be your turn.
For what?
Next topic.
For the next topic.
Next topic?
Yeah. Have you ever done Bring to the Table? We do like 3 topics, and then we do a Royal Rumble thing. So just make up 3 topics that we could discuss about the Royal Rumble.
I have another topic if you want to use it, Jimmy.
I mean, if Jimmy has to go, that's fine. I can go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just leave you guys with this one. I guess overall, not even like the winner or stuff, just like best Rumble, I guess. I don't know how to word it, because I mean, I have different scenarios, but I mean, I guess like best.
I think I know what you're trying to say. The best Rumble match as a whole, right?
Yeah.
2001.
Like I said, if I'd have to choose one, I would have to choose the one versus all Roman Reigns edition, where he came in as one and he had to take on everybody else for the World Championship.
I don't like it because one, he got out the Royal Rumble and then came back. Like, no.
But it puts something new to the Rumble that we haven't seen. And then, of course, you know, the added factors of Triple H and, you know,
AJ.
Sami Zayn and AJ and stuff all in that match.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I get that, but I mean, nah.
Bro, you gotta remember the Rumble. Remember the Rumble. That's all I have to say.
So
Wait, remember the Rumble was last year's.
Yeah, no, that sucked. Yeah. No,
I actually like last year's.
Jimmy,
I'm
so
going
your
with 2006.
favorite Rumble match overall is then? Honestly, the one where Chris Benoit won it.
Okay, now that's just fucking funny. I said favorite winner, and you win with Rey Mysterio's win. I say
Rey Mysterio, yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah, I said Rey, and now the favorite Rumble match overall, I say Rey Mysterio's, and you picked Chris Benoit.
Okay. Alright, I'm out, guys. I'll catch you guys later on the next episode. Stay tuned.
Hey, wait, I want to get your answer real quick on this. Best match at the Royal Rumble that wasn't the Rumble.
Hey, Dick, that's mine.
Actually, I was going to do that.
Okay, so we all have the same one.
Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy at Rumble for the
God
WWE.
dang it, that was mine too.
I'm going with this is the best one I've seen lately, at least. And that's the Seth Rollins versus John Cena versus Brock Lesnar.
That was my second one. God dang it.
Oh yeah, no, that's my second too. Yeah,
God
that
damn.
one was really fucking good.
That was underrated.
Alright, low key though, I have to go too, actually, so.
Oh, well.
Alright, well, I'll call you. Bye.
Well, in that case, y'all ready to call it a night with this ending?
Hey, thank you for watching. We love doing this for you guys.
You really like
share,
to make me mad,
comment,
don't you?
Subscribe,
Yeah, I know.
or really eat your unborn children.
Yeah, this is my gimmick, kid. Stay in your lane. This has been Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We love doing these episodes with you guys, so please help us out, help us grow, help us be the next big thing. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. We love doing these episodes with you guys. So, We'll see you on the
You
next
will eat
one.
your unborn
Shut your
children.
mouth. It's my gimmick. We'll see you on the next one.